Hey guys, Moto America here. So today I want to change the oil on my FZ07. It's due for an oil change, and I'll show you how I do it. It's pretty simple. You're gonna need almost 3 quarts of the Yamalube, oil filter, an oil catch pan, FZ07, torque wrench, oil wrench if you want, and a 17mm socket. So that's what you need. Let's get started. Alright guys, so the first thing we have to do to change this oil is to remove this old oil filter. Now it's going to be on it pretty tight because the heat seems to make it tighter as you go, so you might need a wrench like this, but just put it on there and turn it loose. It's pretty tight. Watch out for this plastic tank right here. Okay, once you get it loose, go and take it out with your hand, and the oil's going to pour out of there, so make sure you got your catch pan underneath. There we go. And always remember to recycle your oil or dispose of it in a proper way, please. So we're going to let that oil drip out of there that was in the oil filter area. Alright guys, so the next step is to loosen this oil pan bolt. 17mm. Now be careful, because when you take the bolt out, obviously the oil is going to shoot out a little bit, so just make sure you got your pan ready. And you might get some on your hand, but just have a rag ready. Okay, piece of cake. Go ahead and wipe that down with a rag, get nice and clean. So the FZ07 holds, I think it's 2.78 quarts, so almost 3 quarts. So I bought 3 and should be good. So I cleaned up that bolt. We're good to go. So let's let the oil all finish draining and we'll come right back. Alright guys, you can see it's pretty much all dripped out of there. So next thing you want to do is put your new oil filter, brand new, back on the bike. You just want to put it hand tight. I mean, pretty tight with your hands, but just hand tight. So the first thing you want to do is take a little bit of that oil. You can take new oil if you want. You're just going to lubricate this O-ring. It's not going in the motor, it's just lubricating that seal. So new oil, old oil, same difference. So just get it on there and spin it on the bike. Trying to drop it in your oil. Okay. And tight. Kind of hard to get to. Right, there we go. And also, since the dripping stopped, almost, I'm going to go ahead and put the oil pan drain bolt back in. Okay, I'm going to push that oil out of the way. I'll have to put that in a jug later and take it to recycling. Alright, so I'm going to tighten this down with my torque wrench, 32 foot-pounds. There we go. And again, just make sure that's tight. It's really hard to get to with that crazy box right here. Then you're done with that, I would take a rag. Just wipe everything down so you don't have that any possibility of having oil flinging around the motor. Okay, next step in a minute. Okay guys, so we get the front end, the oil filter's back on, the drain plug's back in. This is the fill plug, undo that. Okay, you can tell because it says on the cap, it says recommend Yamalube. Okay, so it takes, like I said, almost 3 quarts. I'm not going to bore you guys filling it up. I'll be right back. Alright guys, let me show you how this works. So as you're filling your bike up, you want it to be straight up and down, so not leaning over on the kickstand. Because what you want to do is, you're trying to get this fill indicator on the side of the bike to be like halfway up when the bike's straight up and down. So see, right now it actually shows it full, but I still have to fill up the oil filter with oil. So I have to run the bike for a minute to get that circulating. So keep filling until the oil is halfway up this sight window when the bike is straight up and down. And then you're done. Alright guys, so as you see, I got it straight up and down now, and it's right in the middle there, so we're good. After your first ride, I would definitely check it again to make sure you top it off okay. And that's it. Just make sure everything's tight, and oil change is done. So that's it. Thanks for watching my channel. Please subscribe. And thank you very much. See you later. So I'm pretty sure this is going to be a lot of trial and error here. I'm going to make an adjustment of 4 half turns on each side and then check the chain. So let's see, this is 1 half turn, 2 half turns, 3,